This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.
Well, the Texas News Brief, prosecutors say a man convicted of helping torture a victim found slain in 2016 in Dallas faces life in prison for his alleged role in the alleged dispute over a woman. The penalty phase began Monday for 40-year-old Ricky Moreno. Jurors on Friday convicted Moreno of aggravated kidnapping in the death of 28-year-old Jonathan Paul Gutierrez. Investigators say Gutierrez was tortured, pistol whipped, and had bleach poured on his face. The Texas Feature Report, Texas schools are teaching distorted information, according to a watchdog group. The State Board of Education's adoption in 2010 of new social studies curriculum standards, the Texas Freedom Network Education Fund, claims that the current Texas history and social studies curriculum standards distort instruction on slavery and the Civil War, civil rights, religion, and a host of other topics. One of the primary criticisms made in the report is that Texas State Board of Education members deliberately downplayed the central role of slavery in causing the Civil War. The report is also critical of what it calls a failure to address adequately the systemic and brutal discrimination Black Americans experienced after the Civil War. The report was released ahead of a process where current board members will begin to streamline the standards this year and is meant to persuade them to remove misinformation that distorts factual history and undermines the ability of educators to teach and students to succeed. In a steadfast rebuttal, State Board spokesperson Debbie Ratcliffe said, "There might be some minor wordsmithing to smooth out deleted sections, but there won't be substantial rewrites." From the Texas military file, Air Force flight training was suspended, or as the Air Force phrases it, an operational pause was set in place due to its new $4.5 million trainer, the T-6 Texan II aircraft being taken off flight status. In the last 2 weeks of January, there were at least 11 unexplained psychological events that student pilots experienced at multiple bases, including Texas Shepherd Air Force Base. If the pilot goes as little as 1 minute without the proper amount of oxygen, brain cells begin dying. The Shepherd Base commander said the operational pause was required to provide a robust and intrusive look at the onboard oxygen generation system. Last week, Major General Patrick Doherty, the 19th Air Force commander, ordered the end of the operational pause, following a fix to the oxygen system along with continuous flight data collection.
This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.